Hello everyone and welcome back, and we have reached the topic of nested loops now. And what are nested loops are nothing but it's the network of, or you can say, loops, or there are multiple layers of loops, there are loops inside loops. So the definition says any loop statement can be nested within any other loop statement. We can say that a loop may consist of another loop in its body, and those loops are basically called nested loops. They are a bit complex for a beginner to understand. I would say a bit, not too complex. It will require a bit of attention while understanding them, but they are very easy to understand, and there is no constraint. You can use any sort of loop while nesting. Loop you can use 2 or 3 types of loop while nesting. You can nest while inside a for, or you can nest do while inside of for. It's your own choice, but it is preferred to use, while using nested loop, it is preferred to use only one kind of loop to maintain the program neat and clean. And so this is the practice that a good programmer follows. So here is an example, or you can say a program that I have written already, and that program is simply a nested loop, or a for loop inside a loop. The loop which is inside, or which is nested, is called inner loop, and this is the outer loop. You can say this loop is the outer loop with respect to this loop, and this loop is inner loop with respect to this loop. So we can see in here the very first loop, or the outer loop, is getting iterated from value I to 5 with the step of 1. So this loop is going to get executed 5 times, and the inner loop is going to get executed 3 times, because it goes from 1 to 3. And now we need to see how many times this statement is going to get executed. And the execution of this statement will also tell you what will be the value of particular I or j on the particular iteration. And you can see in here, for each step of I, this loop is going to run 3 times. So for the very first iteration, I is equals to 1, this loop is going to go from j is equals to 1 to 3. For I is equals to 2, again it is going to go for j is equals to 1 to 3, and similarly for, and so on. So basically this statement is going to get executed 15 times. How 15 times it is going to be? Because the outer loop is going to get executed 5 times, and inner loop is going to get executed 3 times. So it will be 5 times 3. That would be 15. And what about this statement? This statement is going to get executed only 5 times. Why 5 times? Because this statement is not inside this loop. It is just in the body of the very outer loop only. So this statement is going to get executed 5 times. So let's run the program, and you can see in here, you get a grid in here, and I have printed for very first, you can say, the for very first value I is equals to 1, you can see j goes from 1 to 3. For I is equals to 2, again j goes from 1 to 3, and so on. And you can see the new line character has been printed only 5 times, because it has been executed only 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And about this statement is executed 15 times. You can see 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 times 3, again 15. And if we had a loop inside this loop, another loop inside this loop, we would have calculated the execution by just multiplying the number of times that particular loop is going to get executed. So let's take 2 and increment it, and let's copy this, cut this statement here, and let's print the value of k also, percentage %d, and we have k. So let's run this program. Okay, they are giving lots of spaces. Let's give the space manually. You can see in here again that we are getting 30 outputs. You can calculate it: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there, that is basically 6 times 5 is 30, and you can calculate it here. This loop is going to get executed 5 times, then 3, and then 2. So this is going to get 5 times 3 times 2, and you can even times 2, and that would be 30 again. So this statement, this particular statement, which is nested in 3 layers of loop, is been executed 30 times. Okay, and this statement is again printed 5 times, because we have new line character only 5 times, because this is under the very outer loop only. So this was an example that I wanted to show you guys how nested loops are working. Do read few programs related to that, and see you in the next exercise that will be going on the nested loop itself. So that your basics get more clear. So see you in the next video.